You guys, so this is a 2019 Kia Sorento. And we're gonna find out why this figure out why it's burning oil and go from there. So first we're gonna take out the PCV valve. We'll try number 18. It's too small. I think it's number 21. And there's, we're going to take out this PCV valve and see if it vents in one way. So guys, this is a PCV valve, and you have to make her shake it. It's still, they're still bringing the air. This is a PCV valve, guys. So we're gonna be cleaning that or changing that, and we're gonna look for the purge valve. Yeah, so the purge valve gonna be somewhere on the engine too. So so we're gonna be in the port section, guys. So now we see the port valve. It's gonna lead you to full fuel economy. So the port valve we're looking at, guys. So don't be shy. Hello, man. Daniel, man. How are you doing, man? Today we're gonna be finding out why this 2019 Kia Sorento is burning oil. So we get onto one conclusion. We check visually to see if any oil is leaking. And no oil is leaking so far. I have a leak in the valve cover gasket, but nothing major. Because the lady said that the oil is leaking and finishing fast. So that little oil leak can bring all that leaking to the oil run out. So I'm good, man. Thank you for stopping by. Happy New Year. It's really cool out, so I have a lot of clothes on. But I'm trying to put out a little content while we go by, making no excuse. So this 2019 Kia Sorento is burning oil, so we decide we're gonna take out the one. I just decided I'm gonna go this way on this one, guys. So I'm gonna go. Hold on. Now I'm gonna go take out the PCV valve and check the PCV valve, guys. Make sure it's making this noise and make sure blowing it manually to make sure the air not going back the other way. So this one is locking, but it's not getting quite air, but we don't want to roll it out. So I take off the hose already, guys, and I'm screwing it out. Yeah, guys, so this take out all the gas, fumes, unburned gas that comes into the valve cover, goes back to the canister, goes back to where the engine could burn it off or store it there. So with this, you get bad fuel economy with this, guys. Hot starting, oil burning, and stuff like that. So if you're new to the channel, guys, please consider subscribing. And guys, don't be shy. It's 2025, guys. All you gotta do, ask me a question if you don't have any, if you want to learn something or if you get something to tell me. Right here, guys. Ask a question, guys. It's been a very nice day today. I mean, it's cold, but I wake up feeling good. No problem, no nothing, guys. Thank God for life. And we're gonna step it in. So one thing I'm gonna recommend changing on this is the purge valve. So you could do the shaking of this. And if you don't hear it too much, that means the valve is not seating properly, but you can do a vacuum leak. I'm gonna blow in my mouth because I know nobody else did this. So it's coming that way. We're gonna make sure blow the opposite way to make sure it don't blow back. That is the problem. When they blow back, that means the fumes that is sucking out is escaping back in the valve cover and going down into crankcase. So that causes your oil to be contaminated with gas, and that makes you burn oil. So if you have a car burning oil and all internal component is good, probably piston, oil seal, and all that stuff, cars running rough. So this could be a problem. So you gotta check with this. Make sure you're not having any smoke coming out, because this will leave into your oil your crankcase, guys. And guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. This is my workout fully while I'm working. So we're gonna check this valve, guys, and we're gonna look for the purge valve. Anybody have any comments? They wanna leave a message or say something regarding this thing? If you car's burning oil, very, very bad, and your internal, the best thing you should start with it, guys, the PCV valve and the purge valve. Those are the two most important component regarding fuel consumption and gas about poor fuel economy. So this is one. It have a lot of different things on the car, guys, that does contribute to this, but it have not one thing make the same problem. You have different thing in the car that do the same, make the same problem, make the engine run rough and all that kind of stuff. So guys, we're gonna be checking the PCV valve, which if you knock it like this and you don't hear the tick tick tick, you could actually clean this, guys, but you could probably get this on Amazon for like 20 bucks. Why risk it? 20 bucks, change this valve and your life could be different. Burning oil, this is probably the best solution, guys. And we gotta look for the purge valve. So the purge valve will be on the lines going from the intake too. So we have two different lines on the intake, and we're gonna be looking for the purge valve. And guys, if you're new to the channel, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of the team. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you, Daniel, for saying hello. How are you? I'm good. Yeah, guys, if you just leave a little comment like that, guys, anything you do to support the channel, whether you take a look at my face, listen what I said, leave a comment, say hi. Thank you for supporting, guys. 2025. And if you're watching this, thank you for stopping by and consider being a part of the team, guys. So we're going to be looking for the purge valve. It's going to be along here. And guys, as you can see, the purge valve is right here. The purge valve is right here. And it goes back to the system purging with a one-way check valve. So it have a one-way check valve, and it goes back to there. So guys, the purge valve is right here. We could try disconnecting it. You have two clamps. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard time because we have to take out a lot of stuff. But sometimes that's how it is. So I locate the purge valve, guys. And there's a way, some ways we could do this. We could either change the PCV valve and the purge valve, and then go from there. Guys, it's not like a rocket science, but we gotta take out I'll try to take out the intake. to get to the purge valve. And then we're going to be doing some testing to see if the purge valve is actually doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, so guys, with the purge valve inside the car, we're going to turn on our scan tool. My hair's rough, guys. We're going to turn on the scan tool, so looking for the option to test the purge valve, to put it on and on. And what we're going to do that today is our Maxicam Actel. This bad boy do a lot of different things with this. If you're a mechanic, this is your ideal thing for electrical stuff, and even reprogram keys and mobilizer, and they have like 32 different functions you can do. So I'm gonna turn on the ignition and look for the option in option gonna be in let's just go to it together. Let me turn on the ignition. Okay, so with the ignition on, this is what we're gonna do, guys. So this is the purge valve, is not doing much. So we're gonna recommend checking the purge valve, and we're gonna do it manually too. So because sometimes you do a test on an electrical component, but it's still not functioning unless you do a manual test. So we're gonna put power to it, make sure it's open, and blow through it, make sure it's blowing. So if it's blowing and it's not locking, that means it's good. If it's not opening, then we know it's not good. So there we go, guys. We're gonna go in service mode, and we're gonna go look for option. I don't see no option with purge valve. Just looking chattel, seat, headlight, cylinder test, lean test. And this could be our next condition. If your purge valve stuck open, it's gonna be running rich. It's a good sign of richness. So we're gonna just scan the code. And guys, if we don't have anything with to test the purge valve, we can take it out manually and testing. And it could be sometimes if the computer is bad, it's not cycling the purge valve to purge the system. So we're gonna go on Asian. I think I hit the wrong one, but sometimes it doesn't matter which one you hit, it just find the vehicle and establish the communication. Okay, so we go on that. Let's go on history, because we scanned this car before. So we go on the last one, the Kia 2019 Sorento 2.4. We go diagnostic, and that take you straight to our diagnostic port. This way, sometimes it takes a while, guys, to get in the system. So we go to control unit. So we see that fan, immobilizer, dimmer, and then you're looking for something with emissions. So if you get the emissions, then you could control the purge valve, because the purge valve is in the emission system. So fan, air condition, body. Let's go to engine. Yeah, guys, you gotta take your time. Live data. We didn't want live data, but it looked like it don't have an option to check the purge valve. So we're gonna take out the purge valve manually, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna test that right now. But let me just see if we have any option on this computer. But I know some bigger computer, guys, they have option to turn the purge valve on and on. But sometimes you turn them on and on, that doesn't mean they're working on and on. So a manual test, once you could get to it, is good. It could be your computer not responding and purging the system and turning on the valve. It could be the valve not purging, but most of the time, if you have a broken wire or valve not purging, guys, it's just because of it will bring a code. So I'm looking for something that's saying purge valve and then we could probably turn on and off and see when you run the engine how it goes, if it turns on or off. The temperature help function. This is the cylinder misfire, pressure voltage. Then guys are just looking for something that's saying purge valve. And then control adapter cylinder 1, contamination catalyst inverter. Sure, they probably have something here. Control. So open fuel pressure regulator. Cylinder 1 pulse. That's injector. Purge control valve. So yeah guys, it's right at the end. I almost gave up there. So it's purge control valve. I'm gonna bring down a chart, and then guys, we're gonna just check the value. We're gonna check the values in numbers, because I'll put back in this one. Okay, so we're gonna start the vehicle, and the vehicle always sometimes purge when the vehicle is not driving. So we're gonna let it idle for a while, start it up, and just check the values on the computer. So we're gonna check the value guys, is 0.2 on the value here for the purge valve. So we're gonna watch, run it for a while and see where the value, if it changes. Actually we have a Mobile One, best oil right now on the market, 530. Guys, I recommend you buy this one. It's not sponsored, but I just keep it real. So we're gonna check the values and see if the value ever even change, and then go from there. And guys, if the engine is idling, it always get the purging mode when it's idling, because that's when all the vapors build up and it needs purging out. So that's what's going on here guys. And guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing guys. I'll be back. I gotta use the bathroom. I gotta take a wee wee. So I'll be back. So continue watching these numbers guys. Stay with me. The number is 0.2. It didn't do anything yet guys, so just give it a while, because it's supposed to come on to purge the valve. And then go from there. So let's see what it does. guys, and we check in there, guys, and the purge valve is not responding to any command. It's still so guys, we have to see if the purge valve is doing anything. We're gonna check so guys, the purge valve is not responding because you're not getting anything on the computer. It could be the computer not turning on the purge valve. It could be the purge valve not working. So we're gonna, and if it's not working, then we'll probably stuck open. So we're gonna try get into the wires to back plug the purge valve. Guys, you gotta be careful when you're doing this because you don't want to damage anything. Yeah, guys, so trying to pick off the lines. guys. So we get to the purge valve, which is going to be here. So we're going to take out the purge valve and test it manually to see what it does. If you test it manually, guys, and for some reason it's just working without the, just like that, then we have to okay, so this is the purge valve coming out here now. First we gotta disconnect here. So we're gonna take out the other and we're gonna take out the line. And guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more fun stuff like this. So the valve is out. This is the valve, guys. So we could actually blow, and it's not blowing. And guys, if it's stuck closed, all the PCV valve venting, all that filtering the gas fumes is gonna go back into the crankcase. So we're gonna test this with our open. I'm gonna show you. Guys, and we could use this because this is my tester here. I'll use this to test the valve opening and closing. We just test it, sparking, and this is the open. Let me go a little bit down, guys. So I'm gonna be putting power to inside of here, and if you go click click, and then I'm gonna be using my mouth to suck to make sure air can be coming while I'm singing. You hear that, guys? So I'm gonna be venting. Just give me a second. Guys, I have some proper ways to do this, but I'm gonna be doing it this way because I live on the brink. Yeah, guys, and it was okay. I think my fuse just blowed. So we'll reset this again and put it back in. Yeah, so there's a reset and go back in. So now I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna put it back in again. Okay, so that click we're looking for, we got it. And we're gonna blow. We're gonna blow it now. Okay, I'm blowing this one. See that? And this valve is working, guys. So what I put in now is either the PCV valve need to change, but this is a working valve. Yeah, that's a working valve, guys. You don't want to change this because it's working. So the only non-mechanical advice is this other valve, which is the PCV valve. So this one, we're going to change in this one and see how it goes from there. But this one is a no-brainer. This one is working very good. So, well, guys, you gotta do testing sometime, manually sometime, guys, to get things sorted out and try rule out any other stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. So we gotta do what we gotta do. So now it's confirmed that that's not really the problem, and let's put the PCV valve. And if you run it like that and it's not turning on the PCV valve, the worst case scenario, guys, it could be the PCM not turning on this valve to suck the air out, and it just it's not going to a port cycle. So we don't know how much port cycle, but we're gonna change the PCV valve tomorrow, and then run the engine for a while, drive the car a couple hours, and then see if it commands the valve to come on. Because guys, it's kind of tricky. This is the kind of thing you don't see it, but it's there. It's caused a problem. It can damage your engine too, and this can make your engine fail. Simple part like this, but you don't see it. Sometimes you don't think, especially the PCV valve and the purge valve. They work together, and they're important, taking away onboard fuel from your intake, from your valve cover, taking it back to the chuck canister, and taking it back to burn safely and conveniently. So we're gonna put back in that valve because it's determined that I don't think that valve is bad because we tried it manually. If it's a different case scenario that it's not doing anything, that's a different scenario, but I don't think this scenario is where it don't work. I think it's working, but it's not, maybe not commanded on. But so more so less, we're gonna just try to get everything back on track. Put back in this valve. Now we can let's actually test it again and see how it goes. Sometimes we need to test some stuff over and over before. Looks like I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna put back on the PCV valve, the hose. Okay, so we're going to just connect back this line. Because it looks like nothing wrong with this valve. Make sure to click it back in, guys, and this goes to the bottom hose. Now turn the clamp up, and then we're gonna push back on this hose right here. Slide the clamp down. And then put back on the valve on top of the stabilizer there. And then just put some lube on this vent. I'm going to push back on this hose. And the clamp is above. Right back like this. Alright guys, so That could include changing the PCB valve, guys. And I think we're gonna go with this one. We'll get a replacement for this and see how it goes, guys. Because it might not change because the value is on a different level. But yeah, we're gonna be changing the PCB valve tomorrow because that is the most important valve on this place. We're gonna start it again. Let's go clean it out a little bit. I guess we're gonna just clean it to see what we think the outcome will be. We're gonna clean it out. Do some air inside. So guys, thank you for stopping by. In the purge valve, guys. So we're gonna just monitor it until tomorrow. But it sounds good, so we just put it. So we're gonna put this one back in and see. Let it dry for a while and see if this changes anything. Yeah. It's working, guys. The worst thing I don't want to be the parts changer, guys. So we're gonna take a picture for the customer, and then we're gonna let you guys know. So the purge valve is here, and it's from here, purging all vents. So this is the purge valve. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Check out my other videos. I'm gonna put back in the purge valve now. Shut up, guys. So guys, every time I put the purge valve in, it tends to shut down the car. So that leads me to think that that valve is not purging. That PCV valve is not sucking the air efficiently. Because if it's sucking efficiently, it won't shut down car. It's like it's restricted. So guys, gonna disconnect the PCV valve and start the car. Okay, guys. So what we figure out, the car was shutting down, guys. So the customer said car keeps shutting down. So and I'm burning oil. So we checked the PCV valve and then it was not too good, but I cleaned it. So when we plug the PCV valve in, the car's not running, it's shutting down. So I think it's a restriction from the PCV valve. So I'm gonna disconnect it now and start the car and see what's happening. Here we go. So guys, you just figure out the problem, guys. You won't believe how simple the problem is. But it's always good to do diagnostics. So they say the car burning oil. We have no possible codes, no leaks. So normally when your oil burning is from valve inside, but this is a 2019 car, so I doubt. So I rule that out. Could be, guys. Don't charge me for that. So I say let me go next best thing, the PCV valve and the purge valve. So I was looking for an option on my scan tool saying purge valve, and I don't get any option for purging. So I said I'll take it out manually and check it, and go ahead check it with my manually. If you check the video back, you'll see. And I put the 12 volts, open up, it's all working. So I say I'm not gonna buy any stuff that you don't need, because you buy stuff you don't need don't fix the problem. So I put that back in, and then I try to clean the PCV valve, because that one is sucking the gas vapor out into the intake manifold to go back outside and shift to the chuck canister, burn properly, all that kind of good things. So going back to that side where you can get fuel emission and all that kind of stuff. So when I put back in the PCV valve and I put back on the connection, the car doesn't want to start, it closes off. So that shows a restriction in the PCV valve. Because look, guys, when I take this off, this is the PCV valve. When I put my hand on here, the car want to die. So the valve, when I put it back onto the valve, the car want to die. So the PCV valve have a restriction that's shutting off the car intermittent, guys. You can't believe that, guys, but that's it. You can't believe that, guys. So I'm going to be ordering a new PCV valve for this car and see if it comes tomorrow and see where I go from there. So guys, this is a perfect good finding. But guys, not all the time it's going to be the same problem, but you got to be vigilant. Take eye look, see what's started the problem. And nobody's not professional here, guys. Because everybody make mistakes and everybody learn different things and everybody know different things. I'm not here to bash anybody on no channel. I'm just here to promote myself, and I want to try to be better than myself than yesterday. I'm just in competition with myself, so nobody trash me. I'm just trying to, because this thing could happen to me, could happen to you, and I could find a big problem where I think it's a small problem. It could be a big problem for you, and what you think is a big problem is all about for me. It's all about building experience of all of the years go by. You can detect certain things, but you never know everything, guys. So without said, we're going to be ordering a PCV valve for this car, because when you disconnect the valve, the car shut down. So that is a perfect restriction for the line. So this, guys, helps me along the way. When you diagnostic cars, it starts and shut down, it has to be a restriction of air or fuel or something. You start but you shut down. You don't have meet the requirements, air, fuel, and spark. So you have to get these three things to start, guys. It's very important. Every step is very important. So one, you get the air. We mix the air fuel ratio 4:1, whatever, 40:1, whatever it may be, like 40:1 or something like that. 40, something like that, guys. After a while, you don't even study those these steps, because you tell somebody they don't understand 4 to 5 to 1 ratio for the fuel mixture. So yeah, if you're missing the air, then your fuel mixture can't burn, and it causes your car to probably start because you get a little air and then it shut down. If you're missing the fuel spark, you're never gonna get a start. But if you're missing air, take that in mind, guys. It's gonna be starting, and then afterwards it go, because you probably get some air in at some point, start, and then it dies. And if you're missing fuel, you might not start at all or spark. So you gotta narrow down your details, because if you're missing fuel and you get some fuel, that's why sometimes you spray the fuel in the intake, the car run a while, because you're getting the fuel added in manually to the intake. So guys, that's what I like about this learning. I'm doing live, guys, so I have to make more video, but my learning is all about fixing on hand. And if I could do it at home too, guys, I'm just teaching you and showing you the basic stuff that you can do it at home too. So there's a restriction with the PCV valve, and we're going to be ordering this PCV valve. Yeah, guys, so this is not fluid enough. It's blocking. Just simple thing, guys. PCV valve. Can you believe that? Somebody tell me about that. Guys, if you're on this channel, guys, for the first time, welcome to this channel, For Life Auto. I'm your host, Roy. You can call me anything for life. It is what it is. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We have a lot in store for you. Just if you're watching, say hi to. It's all about making money, teaching people, and today was a really nice, interesting day. And yeah, guys, the day's almost not finished yet, but the day's almost getting dark here. And I like to just take me down and relax, watch a movie, and just have a good time, guys. So anybody out here who want to see anything new or want me to explain something to them, please drop a like or share or subscribe, and then come any one of my channel videos and leave a comment. Guys, if I don't see the comment right away, it's because I don't always be on my YouTube channel, and sometimes I don't show up. I have to go looking for that. So give me a little time. Or if you see I don't reply, you could comment right live and just say you leave on them, and I go back right away, guys. So big up all the people, US, Canada, England, Russia. Big up you guys. I like you. I love you guys. So we need to get one of this, and I'm gonna order this online. And this is the PCV, positive ventilation crankcase valve. This is very important. This takes the gas fumes from headed to your crankcase in, because if the fumes are coming up from the piston, whatever, they pass the piston coming up into your head, so they go into the valve and they go back down and mix with the oil and go back down in the crankcase. And then this causes now, when it comes up, to suck it out and makes it the oil not so messed up. So if you get a car and your oil is always getting messed up, guys, you thank me for this sooner someday. Alright, guys, thank you for watching. It's been an hour now. I'm trying to find this problem where they just start doing an intermittent, because I clean this and leave it to run. But guys, if you put it like this, it restricts the air. So a good PV valve never restrict the air. Always get the air open, coming this way to vent the gases and to keep it blocked from going back in. So I'm gonna see if I can find an old valve. Wait with me, guys. Yeah, guys, and I don't think I have any old valve anywhere. So let me check. Yep. And guys, I just put the valve there to suck in the engine, and it's running there very nice now. And if I take it away, so you're not supposed to restrict the air. So guys, so yeah, guys, so I'm going to be replacing that valve. It's not looking too promising with that valve. So, yeah, so that's about it, guys. We're going to shut it down for today. And guys, we're looking for more people on the team. Yeah, so I'm gonna be ordering that PCV valve, guys, and yeah, so no noticeable oil leak, which is that so bad. So we're gonna order that valve and then see how it go from there tomorrow. So guys, if you're new to my channel, all right guys, we got about 4 subscribers for the night. Not pretty bad, but better than nothing. Thank you for coming in, guys, who just subscribed. And yeah, so we're gonna be throwing a PCV valve in this car and see how it go from tomorrow, guys. So yeah, because the PCV valve are restricting the airflow from the to the intake, and it causing the car to shut down and stuff like that. So yeah. And guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. So if anything else you want to see and stuff like that, guys, please feel free to hit me up. Yeah, so we're gonna be putting a PC valve in this car. No question about it. That's it. Burning gas, burning oil, PCV valve, guys. It could be enormous amount of thing, guys, but for 2019 car, guys, it's really gonna be something else, but it can. You guys, you gotta try not to rule out everything, because it's possible something else can be a problem too. So just try to be positive. I'm trying to just never take anything for granted, guys, because you could have overlooked something and then that was the problem. So all right, so if you're new to my channel, guys, please consider subscribing and don't forget to like, share, subscribe. This is where I sit down now, guys, and if I have any question to answer. But this bad boy gonna be getting a PCV valve, no question about it. So if you're new to my channel, guys, it's all in my head, guys. So this is where I sit down now, guys, and I try to talk about going to forward in this job I just this diagnostic. So a lady claimed the oil burning up so fast. So this is a 2019 car. It's running good. Sometimes it's not starting. So I decided like I'm gonna go to the PCV valve or the purge valve. We check the purge valve manually and it's opening and close. And if you check by my video, guys, you can see what I did. I just put the power there to 12 volts, open it, click, click, click. But not because something go click, click, click. It's gonna be work, work, work. But if you've been long in this game, you probably see that if you try something on a car with a battery and it work there, doesn't mean it work all the time. It could be intermittent. Intermittent is when you get a problem, comes and go without a code, and they do it randomly. You could have a fan for some reason, you check it on the battery, and then it start working because you're applying the 12 volts directly to the source. Even like a blower motor, sometimes it work there and it don't work in the car. So I see that sometimes, guys. So I take the liberty of blowing inside to make sure the air coming both ways, and that will confirm. Anything other than that, it could be the computer not purging, just putting on the purge, but you have to get a computer and check the purge percentage, what we did. Yeah, so we check the PCV valve. Next boy, that we got a positive ventilation crankcase valve. So yeah, so that's what we call the PCV. That sucks the gas that comes up from the piston, because all the piston and whatever blow by coming up, you gotta get something to keep consistently sucking that air, the gas vapor back down into the intake and all that stuff. As if you don't do that, you're gonna get all that oil from your crankcase going into your oil into your crankcase, damaging your bearings rod and all that stuff. So that's a very important valve. You might not take it like that, but everything in the car is very important regarding the cooling system, everything, guys. Oil, um, emission system, everything play a vital role in a car health, guys. So you don't take anything for granted when you in your car. Make sure everything is on top of the game, guys. Because if you don't want to break down on the road. You want your car to last longer. You got to do the maintenance faster and efficiency. You get more oil life, more time, more gas. So that's why. So guys, don't wait until your car tell you to service. Always service your car before your car tells you. Because when it tells you schedule maintenance, it tells you beep beep, yeah, it's that's when your oil is probably dirty long time ago. So I normally get a habit of just changing my oil every 3 months. You just have to build a good habit, not a bad habit. Because if your bad habit is waiting for your car to tell you, "Oh, change my oil," sometimes you don't even change when the car tell you, and sometimes some of those cars set to so much miles before you change your oil, your engine already damaged. I don't know if it's the kind of thing where they put that for you to change your oil when it's safe, so you have to buy a new engine. But guys, don't do that. Always change your oil in a mannerly fashion. If you want to do 2 months, it's all good. Your car will last longer. If you're driving every day and you want to do 2 months, just to be on the safe side and feel comfortable, you could do 2 months. If you have money like that, guys, you could do even 1 month if you have money. So your car will be happy with you, smile with you, and you get better performance with you. And it's just like a dog and a man best friend. It will love you so much because you're getting good food and everything. So I do it 3 months. Some people do it 4, whatever works for you, but just get a base time you want to do it. I don't have money like that because I got to do it 2 months. So it is what it is. I have an Explorer, guys. Ford Explorer, like 13 years. I never have a problem with that. I use it 3 months every time, guys. And I don't drive it right now. So, and the oil we're supposed to use is 520 or something like that. Guys, when the vehicle older, people don't tell you guys, but when you're older, you need better stuff to work with. I need the oil change more regular because you're getting older. You can't do things when you're younger, when you're older all the time. You need take time. So guys, I'm plugging my battery. The battery need to plug in, guys. So I don't want phone to die. Yeah, guys. So you need to, if you get an older car, guys, you need to put a thicker oil. That's why they say high mileage oil, because it's thicker. So you get a car from 2007, you're not going to want to use 020 all the time. It's too thin because it causes your valve to float when you mash the gas so hard. You drive it on the highway. You guys put a little bit up. So if you're 20, you could put 30, 020, 020. But you can't put too high if you have a variable valve timing vehicle, guys, because those valve actuator need time to get oil. Gotta be thin enough to go inside and do the manually, do the adjustment from the revs and adjust the timing and the speed and all that stuff. So those you can't play too much with those. You just have to stick with one. And in the summer, guys, it all depends. In the summertime, you can put a thicker oil too if you're like a summer place because it's gonna be warm all the time. If you're winter, you could change your oil to a thinner oil because does that make sense? That makes sense, guys. So you could change your oil to a thinner oil if it's winter because the oil gonna be thicker to start the vehicle, so you need a thinner oil. Because when you put thicker oil in winter, you gotta be careful because it draw more current draw to swing the engine is more. So once it starts struggling to spin and it spins slowly, it draws more current, guys. I don't know if you think that's, but when your engine's spinning over fast, it takes less current to tell the starter over. And the starter can, once the starter spinning, less current, guys. So if your engine is seized or spinning over slow, it takes more current from the starter and it draws more current from the battery and it could kill your starter, burn your starter, and burn your battery too. So that's what it is, guys. You got a lot of bit of different ups and downs in cars, guys. If you learn some of those stuff, then you'll be okay before a problem arises. You could spot something before it happened. And yeah, guys, just basic stuff. It's not even rocket science, guys. You just do the right thing at the right time and you get the right results. All right, guys. It's been an hour and 12 minutes, guys. So thank you guys for stopping in. Nobody's saying hi to me. So, and then all stuff here is finished. We're just gonna be ordering a PCV valve and wait for it to come tomorrow and put it in and then go from there. So that's what it is, guys. So if you guys new to the channel, please consider subscribing and check out this live because it posts. I gotta be posting this live automatic. So if you want to see what I did and what we talk about, so if anybody's stopping it, it's the 2019 Kia Sorento, and the lady said it burning oil a lot. Her husband said he had oil, but I think he put too much oil. So we decided we're gonna check the PCV valve and the purge valve and all that stuff. What happened? The purge valve purging is not purging, but I check it manually, it's opening and closing. If it's not purging because the computer not turning it on, maybe it's the vehicle not running long enough. But the PCV valve, we try to get to that one because that probably the culprit, and that one should be always purging the engine at all time because they work on a vacuum from the intake. So that work on a vacuum. So if the vacuum is block restriction, the car won't start properly. It run idle, not too good. So what we did now, we tried a PC valve cleaning, and then we put the PCV valve in the car won't start. At the time as we take the PCV valve out, the car start, guys. So that will show you the PCV valve is have a restriction in the PCV valve. No big deal, no rocket. So we're gonna order that one tomorrow, get it, and then I'm gonna continue next video on this one about the PCV valve. So yeah, guys, and when I finish here, I'm gonna just do a little video, guys. So if your car is closing off and your PCV valve is blocked, then this could be a no starting issue. So who knows? All right, guys, if you have any questions, anything you wanna share, we're gonna wrap it up soon. Just leave this is the open mic for you guys now. 10% online, guys. 10 of you guys run, hit the subscription button, guys. Don't be shy. If you subscribe already to the channel, it's all good. So here's what it is. So guys, we're gonna wrap it up soon. Go take a shower. Kind of hungry, but I don't think I want to go anywhere to get any food. So I might just eat some cereal, guys, or something, and tomorrow do something different. Because I have an appointment tomorrow, guys, for 2:30, so I gotta remember that one. So, guys, thank you for subscribing. If you are, thank you for being a part of the team. If you're new to the channel and you don't want to subscribe, guys, check out my videos, say hi. Yeah, not everybody gonna want to be on the team, guys. So we don't want to be hating nobody, and we're not here on the channel to bash anybody. Everybody do things differently, and this channel you'll never get anybody hating on anybody, guys. Trust me. I'm not gonna be hating on any mechanic that doing things differently. Everybody do differently, but yeah, we just here to do basic stuff or sometimes complicated stuff. But I want to try do things that you can do at home. I don't want to do like do one job and have to explain Ohm's law and resistance this, because some people don't know the stuff, guys. And my thing is just trying to explain it as minimum as I can. And if I use a scan tool or ohm meter, I'm gonna try to explain it so you can see. But not everybody gonna have an ohm meter and a scan tool and big fancy gadgets, because some people teaching on a channel like that. So we don't want to teach like that, because we want to bring it out for anybody at home or in the backyard mechanic. They could learn it. And guys, if you want to ask a question, no problem. I'm a red seal mechanic. I could answer a question at the best of your ability. This channel is about learning and teaching. So, all right, guys, 2% online. If nobody's saying anything, just you're not saying anything because you just want to look for something negative, then you say something. It's all good. We're not dealing with any negative thing this year, guys. And today was a good day. Tomorrow, I'm in competition with myself. I want to be better than better than how I was the day before. So we're not in competition on this channel with anybody, guys. We just in competition with ourselves. If you're part of the team, we in competition with ourselves. So we want to be better than what we did today. I want to be better than what I did 2 hours ago. I want to be better than yesterday for today and better than tomorrow for today. Guys, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing, guys, being a part of the team. And I always put God first, guys. It's never, everything's not possible without God. If you're spiritually or if you're not spiritually, yeah. So 2025, guys, get God in your life, bring God closer to you, and yeah. And things will start working, guys. I always put out the work hard, guys. I love to work hard. Let me just tell you a little bit about me, guys. I grew up, mom and my dad, married. I grew up in my mom and dad family, so guys, that was a good thing. I get to see love and share love. Not everybody got to get that um, mind at ease with the stuff. Sometimes you real up with your mom and dad and you still messed up. It's rarely happened that you messed up, especially as a man. But mostly on woman's side, they need their dad too, guys, because they end up being want to be like a man too, which I understand. And yeah, guys, I really love my dad, and I know how it is to be in a two parents household, and the respect of the church. So I try to keep my decent, guys. I don't even have a tattoo on my face or my hand, because I respect my mom so much, and I love my mom, and I don't want her to think the wrong of me, and I don't want to follow bad company, guys. Don't follow bad company, guys. Never try to make a bad decision in your life. My grandma, my all the people always say, don't try to make a mistake in your life so you can learn from your mistake. Never do that. Always. Okay. Oh, that was fast. Okay, so always try to do the right thing, guys. I know it's hard sometimes. Even me, I do the wrong thing and make wrong decision, doing like shortcuts and stuff, and like driving to. I always try to make the right decision, guys, because it impact you in your future, guys. And I can't stress so much because people think they can do things when they're younger, and then they don't. It's okay, but when you get older, those things come back on you, guys. Especially how you carry yourself, especially as a woman, you gotta be more decency in yourself. Big up all the women out there. We love you guys. Appreciate you guys, and all the women are doing the right thing. And try again, guys. And guys, don't worry about the men. What they do sometimes is just men. They say are dogs. You don't want to compare yourself to a man. So that's how it is, guys. Sometimes. So big up all the girls who are in two parents' house and they're doing the right thing. Big up all the wifey material. We need more of that out in the streets, guys, out in the public. So, all right, guys, thank you very much. Nobody have nothing to say. I'm gonna end the live, and I'm gonna, I don't know, get something to eat, take a shower, and watch some TV. Yeah, guys. So I have my own shit going on, guys. So it's all good. We're not gonna really stress too much on anybody. All right, guys. So we're gonna be making a video, guys, about this one. So, guys, if you have a PCV valve that is bad, please check your PCV valve. So we're gonna put our computer here. We're gonna make a video for this one. So this is the PCV valve. I'm gonna put it in here. Gosh, shut up. It's supposed to go in here. So that could be causing you a problem too. And I want to make your gas go lighter and burn faster. So we're gonna be just changing out this PCV valve. And go from here. Alright, guys. So guys, if the phone cut off, we're gonna do a little video on this valve to put a live video. Just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna make one video. If you're new guys to this channel,